Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. Well, another woman that probably most of us older and or younger gentlemen would have loved to have on our arm or in our bed at one point in time. Another one has bit the dust. Jennifer Aniston has hit the wall, and she says, quote, "I'm in dating hell." You know, no matter how many advantages you give women, no matter how much you give them a leg up in the world, you've got women that once had Brad Pitt in the palm of their hands and they fumble it and end up with a handful of cats and wrinkles. So tonight I got a story about Jennifer Aniston complaining about her dating. Before I jump into that, let me first thank my sponsor, me. My Odd Man Out channel, news channel, right here on YouTube, Odd Man Out News, is doing very well. I've got 15,000 whole subscribers so far. I've done 11 videos, and some of these videos are already getting 30 and 40,000 views on them. So people are liking what I have to say about the news. So if you'd like to join us over there, just look. I got links down below, and it's at Odd Man Out News. So just do a search and grab it. It is becoming very popular. Today I talked about Secret Service testimony that goes horrible for disgraced Kim Cheadle. The government let it out of the bag. It's probably an inside job. If you want to keep up with all the news, jump over there and join me. So this is from Lifestyle, right on Yahoo. Jennifer Aniston is tired of being single after 6 years. She hasn't dated for 6 years. Dating has been pure hell. You gotta love it. She's still, for her age, an attractive woman, but you know how it goes. When you're used to the dating and marrying the Brad Pitts of the world, everything else looks like garbage after that. And it's, as I said, a woman is like a fresh, beautiful, garlic butter encrusted steak at 21 or 18 or whatever. And then they have all the opportunity as they sit on that plate and they age and they grow moldy and they get worse and worse and worse. Somehow they think because they've got some seasoning, some years on the totals, somehow they're more flavorful and desirable than ever. And then one day they wake up and realize, uh-oh, I'm in a lot of trouble. And it's too late. There's no rewinding the clock. So about Aniston, they say she was putting herself out there. In late 2022, Jennifer Aniston admitted that after a challenging period in her life, she was finally coming back into the light, and her heart was open. I'd love a relationship, she confessed. There are moments I want to just crawl up in a ball and say, I need support. It would be wonderful to come home and fall into somebody's arms and say, that was a tough day. Except you've had that opportunity many, many times, and you threw those men away. So I hope your cats can greet you at the door, dragging your bottle of wine, and can console you by purring a lot or something. I don't know. But on the cusp of her 55th birthday next month, she's still searching for Mr. Right. Though the Friends star considers herself a very independent person, she says she has loved really being my own woman without being part of a couple. She's also been disappointed by many of the men she's encountered since ending her second marriage to Justin Theroux. She's had 6 years of being single and says it's been pure hell. She shares a source referring to the actress' many dating disasters. She says she wouldn't wish what she's gone through on her worst enemy. But the irony is she's put herself through this. She's had many opportunities with very successful men. And then she says, I'm very independent. I really love being on my own woman without being part of a couple. You can't have both. I'm happy and good on my own, but also I wish I had a relationship. Like, you can't have both. And you can have a relationship in which a guy will probably sleep with you. I think there's many men that would even sleep with 55-year-old Jennifer Aniston. But those guys aren't going to love you and support you and be there for you and also have you screwing off doing your own thing. Seems too many women seem to be falling into this paradigm recently. They say bad luck. She is seemingly a magnet for red flags. Jen tells a great story about one of the worst dates she's ever been on, said the source. It was with a very handsome studio executive who brought an envelope to their dinner date. After a few minutes of small talk, he pulled out the screenplay for a horror film meets rom-com he was working on. Not only did he write it, but he also wanted her to be in it, and he wanted to be in it opposite Jen as the star. She was flabbergasted. Well, yes, who would have believed that men in Hollywood would want to write a movie in which they star in with Jennifer Aniston? How shocking and crude. She knows there are better men out there. There you go. Right from the horse's mouth. She knows there are better men out there. However, she's decided she doesn't want to meet them online. No Tinders and no Reyes, please. I'm old school girl. Jen, well, you're getting to be a very old school girl, Jen said of the popular dating apps, lamenting that people don't come up to people anymore. You women wanted that. You women didn't want to be approached by strange men. You didn't want men coming over and flirting and maybe getting to know you and asking for your number. You wanted it. So now you want to go old school and men don't come up to you anymore. Also, probably because your face is starting to look like a bag of ball sacks. According to the source, rumor has it Jen did briefly test the waters with a secret online dating profile, though it wasn't successful either and just confirmed she didn't like it. The total package, what she's looking for in a man is pretty basic. Okay, let's see how basic this is. Chemistry, okay. And also the ease at which the conversation flows the first time. I'm okay with that. Confidence, but not cockiness. Humor, please, I beg of you. Be generous and kind to people. At first kiss, she admitted it's also pretty important. As she's gotten older, she's added to her list of turn-ons fitness, so she needs a six-pack. The health nut has explained, I want to be around here for a long time and not be in a wheelchair when I'm 80. So you obviously have to have a six-pack and be very healthy. That's 25 years from now. 25 years ago, Jen had just fallen in love with her first ex-husband, Brad Pitt, who's now 60. Is a third husband in her future. Never say never, she admitted a year ago, although she added she didn't have any interest in getting married again at the time. Jen would like to tie the knot, insists the source, but she won't lower her standards. If she's unwilling to lower her standards, she is a 55-year-old woman. Guys that are, I don't know who Brad Pitt's dating, but I'm pretty sure if Brad Pitt at 60 and Tom Cruise at 60 and some of these other guys at 60 wanted to, bang and hang out and date a 28-year-old, they have no problems doing that. So why would they settle for a Jennifer Aniston when they have another 30 years of slanging D around before settling down? They say she will, however, go out of her comfort zone. A blue-collar type guy. Oh, now all of a sudden, a blue-collar type guy with a career and a dad bod is not out of the question. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Trust me on that. Because otherwise, Jen, all I'm saying is 51, healthy, little bit of a dad bod. I'm a working man. You know what I'm saying? She would laugh her ass off if my short, bald ass walked up to her. She said neither is someone up to 10 years younger. So she'll date 10 years younger. But you notice she didn't say 10 years older. Do you think a 45-year-old dude who can go get whoever he wants is going to pick a woman 5 or 10 years older to marry or date seriously? Yes, she did date John Mayer, 46, who was already 8 years younger than her. While bestie Courtney Cox, 59. I did not know Courtney Cox was 59. Man, she went from smoke show to smoked ham. She's been in a relationship with musician Johnny McDade, 47, for the better part of a decade. Okay, but it's a relationship, not a marriage. They split up. This was the man that she was dating recently. She was married to this guy, and they had an amicable divorce, and neither one blamed the other. This is a pretty good-looking dude. I don't know. He kind of has the James Bond thing going on. Here's all her past relationships. I know you guys don't care, but what I did want to read is that, she's had Brad Pitt. She's had Justin Theroux. She's had Charlie Schlatter, who's an actor. Daniel McDonald, I think, who's another actor. Adam Duritz, who's a musician and a skis. Tate Donovan, Brad Pitt. She's had all these A-listers. Vince Vaughn, John Mayer, and Justin Theroux. She's had all these A-listers, and none of them were good enough for her. And now that she's single, she's bummed out. She's 55. 6 years of dating hell. I don't know what to do. And then she breaks down into tears and everything else. Well, you get what you get, you crazy cat lady. You asked for it, you had the best, and you asked for it. Before you sign off, let me thank this video sponsor, Aaron Clary, at the Clary School of Economic Philosophy. Guys, you know Aaron Clary very well. He's got a channel here on YouTube. He's kind of a men's financial expert, I would go so far as to say. And he's got an accounting career course that if you guys are looking to be a digital nomad, or maybe want the opportunity to be able to move and still bring in an income, instead of going out for a 4-year expensive degree, you can get the knowledge you need in much less time for much less money. So he wanted me to let you guys know of this new course that he's got available. And it's called The World's Greatest Accounting Career. He says people face a lot of tremendous economic hurdles. Today, crippling student debt loan for worthless college degrees, inflation that has put housing, cars, healthcare, even food out of reach, a dire economic future with little to no hope, and the American dream, which will remain exactly that, a dream. But there's a silver bullet that will not only make all these problems go away, but deliver on the American dream that was once a promise to all. A career in accounting, and not just any career in accounting, but the world's greatest career in accounting. He said, with the advent of the internet and a historic shortage of accountants, there's a tremendous opportunity exists for an industrious person willing to learn and work in accounting. Better yet, you don't have to waste 4 to 6 years and $125,000 on a college degree in order to do so. And even better than that is how easy it is to work from home or on a beach with a modern-day career in accounting. The question is whether you'll avail yourself to this opportunity and earn yourself a brighter, richer future, and the world's greatest accounting career teaches you precisely how to do that. And explaining the cheapest and most direct routes where you can get educated and trained in accounting, find work experience, get certified in software, and become self-employed. This course puts you on the fastest path possible to find gainful employment, a living wage, and an established career. It also gives you the best shot at attaining self-employment and consequently the freedom that comes with being a digital nomad. It isn't going to be easy, and it certainly is going to take a fair amount of work, but it's better than the future you have now, and certainly better than being a corporate wage slave like everybody else. You deserve the world's greatest accounting career today, so go sign up. And he's got a bunch of the curriculum right here, several hours, and you can sign up over there. It's $149 and get the whole thing, the whole course over there. So if you guys are, looking for something that may get you all the basics to give you a new leg up, and it's probably a good something for you to know for your own self just for the future. So thanks again to Aaron for bringing this to my attention. I told him I'd be happy to share it with you guys, and I hope some of you can get something out of it. So maybe if you feel that like there's a career path change in your future, that you now have another option for you to go with. Guys, thank you very much for joining me today. I will leave it there. I appreciate it. And we will see you in the next one.